ExactTrack 4D constantly scans for new threats in your neighborhood, alerting you faster than ever when severe storms are heading your way.
Oh my goodness, Jenese, what is this we're looking at?
If we go back in time, 7 years, right?
Yeah.
2017.
That's right.
Woo-hoo. I'd only been here about a year at that point. We had a chance to participate in the eclipse that occurred in 2017. So I was one of the reporters out in the field that day, and yeah, you see what I'm doing.
Yeah, I remember I was doing the same thing as you are that exact same day. It was certainly a fascinating sight, and it's been some fascinating weather we're getting going into it. Any idea if we're going to be able to see it, or clouds going to be all over the place?
For us, it's going to be kind of tough. It'll be partially to mostly cloudy at times throughout the day on Monday, and we're only within that 60 to 70% range. We're not going to be at 100% within that total path. So if we were in Texas, it would work. If we were further up north, maybe we'd be in the path, but unfortunately we're not in the path this time. So again, but let's take a look right now at what's happening weather-wise. A beautiful view. Maybe some of you are hopping on a plane so that you can be in the path of totality for the eclipse. 67 degrees, the wind coming from the east-northeast at 10 miles per hour in Jacksonville. This is our live cam, our sky cam view rather, at Jacksonville International Airport, and it's beautiful outside. Pretty nice today. Taking a look at the temperatures overall, southeast Georgia, good evening to you. Along the coast, it's 60s in the mid to upper 60s, and you can see further inland areas like Jessup, Blackshear, Waycross, Homerville, and Folkestone. You're in the 70 to 75 range right now as far as the temperature. Let's go down south into northeast Florida. You can see here as we take a look at our temperatures along the coast, St. Augustine, 67, Palm Coast, you're at 70. Down in Palatka, 72, the same for Keystone Heights, Lake City and Hawthorne, you're both at 73, and Gainesville is at 74. Taking a look at the winds now coming from the north-northeast. You can see Brunswick at 10 miles per hour, as well as Jacksonville, St. Augustine, 12 miles per hour. So kind of breezy along the coast. Further inland, Waycross, Georgia at 3, Valdosta at 5, Keystone Heights in Florida, you are at 8 miles per hour. So when is the next time we're going to have rain? That's the real big issue for us this week. For the next couple of days, we won't have a chance for rain at all. Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday, but Thursday, a 60% chance for rain. That rain could start really late, close to midnight on Wednesday, all the way through Thursday, ending early morning on Friday. And the other thing everyone's talking about, the total eclipse. Well, you can see here, this is the path in particular, starting in Mexico and then making its way, cutting through Dallas, Texas, past Little Rock, and through Indianapolis, Indiana, Buffalo, New York, and making its way off into Canada. So that is going to be the total eclipse path. We're going to be in that range between 60 to 70% of totality. Again, if you didn't know, the partial eclipse we'll be able to see will be happening on Monday between 1:45 and 4:30 p.m. Obviously for us, that's Eastern time. And about only 0.5% of the people will live within the path of the total path. That's a very small percentage of people that will actually be able to participate, but that's actually millions of people that will be able to see the total eclipse if they have the glasses and have the time to participate. So as far as back here, since we do have the partial eclipse, the cloud coverage will be moving into our area, in particular for southeast Georgia and northeast Florida, more predominant for northeast Florida than for southeast Georgia along that borderline. And if you're planning overall, not worried about the eclipse, but worried about your day, then tonight, 11 p.m., partly cloudy. Going into the early morning hours by 9 a.m., partly cloudy skies. Some sunshine will be in the mid to upper 60s, low 70s. Going into the afternoon, you can expect some breezy winds, gust up to 20 miles per hour. More clouds come in along the coast in the 70s. Further inland in our southern counties, we can make it up to 80. Into the evening, partly cloudy skies, and it's going to be an evening to enjoy as we finally get to our average temperatures. Tonight, 54 degrees overnight. Here's a look at your 7-day forecast. And stay with us. More news and sports after the break.